On to race number 9 now. It's over the 1650, so it's back onto the all-weather here. Class 2 grade. Elusive State is at the top of the book. He returns to his favourite surface. Berlin Tango, all-weather debut. He had barrier 14 at his first start in Hong Kong. Comes up with 2 in this. Green Luck, the visor is off. The pacifiers are on. Glorious Artist is an all-weather winner off a rating of 91. Beauty Legacy's on a 6-day turnaround. Insatiable, first time this surface. Righteous Doctrine is a 2-time winner on this. Sunshine Warrior, all-weather debut. Elite Patch, previous 2 have been on turf. He was a last start all-weather track winner. Holy Heart, first time in Class 2, placed 4 times on the all-weather. And Magnificent has his second start, Tom, for Jimmy Ting.
And the speed in this race will come from Magnificent, likely to go forward for his rider Jack Wong and Jimmy Ting. Red Desert's a horse that can be handy. Tony Bacone rides Glorious Artist. He'll sit in a similar position as he did when he was able to win last start. Star performance there, Berlin Tango, Elite Patch. A little tough for Beauty Legacy on the quick backup. Insatiable and Righteous Doctrine will get back for Zach Purton and Michael Chang.
Coming back to the all-weather is the key here for Elusive State. Victor Wong doing the work and he strides out really nicely. We saw that trial earlier on and he's going really well at the moment, this horse. His win was off 96 and he's 98, so he's not too far away from that win. Glorious Artist was impressive last time on the turf and we know him better as an all-weather horse, so look, he goes nicely here. It was going really comfortably in his work. Nice big strong horse that he is, in good form at the moment. And the other one here, Sunshine Warrior. Now he's coming to the surface for the first time, but he's by Piero. He's got a good draw in barrier number 3. We know he's a real honest horse, and in fact he's the last start winner. So he's going comfortably in his track work. He goes good.
Number to have a look at here, and we're going to kick off the replays on the all-weather with a Red Desert here, Paul. He drew wide in this race, barrier number 11. He's wider again here, barrier 13.
Yeah, that's just the problem for him, isn't he? But look, it's quite a strong form race. Willpower came out and ran really well on Wednesday night at Happy Valley, and Amazing Chocolate came on and ran really well. So, look, it was a nice enough run from him. It's just how much work he has to do from barrier 13.
Yeah, absolutely. I've got him in. He's a horse that's quite good, I think, at this sort of level on this sort of surface, and he wasn't too bad there over the final stage. Just makes it a little awkward 13 into that first turn, but if he can get across and get a breather, I think he'll still be there at the end. 68 to 1, Tom. Glorious Artist was this night at Happy Valley when he won. He goes back to the dirt, a 4-time winner on it. He certainly is. 3 of them course and distance as well, and he was quite handy in this run. 1 back, 1 out basically, and finished off particularly well. Went round at a decent old price as well at near on 68 to 1, and got up in the shadows here. It was a big run from him, and
he's 1 off 91 on the all-weather, and he's rated 89, so he's still a really well-rated horse.
You've been strong with Sunshine Warrior a number of times, Paul. Most notably at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night. What about him on the all-weather for the first time?
It's an interesting one, isn't he? He's bred to go okay on it. He's drawn well enough, so I didn't want to leave him out. I've definitely included him. Wagner Borges is there from barrier 3, and he's a horse in form. I thought it was a nice strong win. He came through the gap and won nicely, and a nice win from him. He
always appears to trial okay on the surface. Now that horse there, Green Luck, ran second to him in that effort, Green Luck for 2 runs ago, but it was pretty ordinary last time out. He didn't do a lot.
Holy Heart, Tom's had 2 runs back at Happy Valley. He's won both of them. Francis Loy's got him absolutely flying, and the surface should be no problem either.
No, it shouldn't. He's run well on in the past. He's yet to win, but he's had 7 starts on the all-weather for 2 seconds and 2/3, and he sliced through them here pretty easily over the final stages. This effort last time out, and in the end held on quite comfortably at the line, did Holy Heart. Gate number 1, he'll get back probably midfield, Paul, but I think he'll be there at the end.
I've included him. He's unbeaten this season, so he's really had a breakout season for him.
They say Christmas is the time for miracles. Elusive State returns to the all-weather. Ed Sadler caught up with his trainer, Tony Millard. Yes, seriously, Tony Millard joins us here on Racing to Win.
Tony, Elusive State runs on Saturday. We know he loves the dirt. How's he going heading into the race?
He's going well. I've given him a good prep. We've given him a couple of runs because last year he didn't race much, and so we've given him a couple of runs on the grass, which he's just not a grass horse at all. Especially in the league where he's having to run. He's been running in Group 1s here, and it's a bit tough for him. I think I've got him better now because I stripped off a bit of weight and I had him a little bit big. But he tended to actually do that because there were such long breaks between the races. So, yeah, he's got top weight there. Yeah, we've got Joe on, and, you need a bit of luck.
Were you satisfied with the recent trial that he had?
The trial was very good. Very, very good. I just got to get him back on race day like that, and he'll go very close.
Overall, when you look at what you've done with this horse, he was towards the bottom end of Class 4, Class 5 when you got him. You must be pleased with the job that you've done to get him to the rating that he's at this point of his career now.
Yes, it's been a little bit disappointing because, I think that he could have been competitive, overseas on the dirt in the big Group 1s. But unfortunately, I think the water's gone under the bridge now, because he's getting older, and unfortunately last year when I really had him well, then Dubai got cancelled. So it's just a thing with the horses. Every year's another year, and then they're gone.
And a final one for you. You touched on Joe before on Wednesday night at Happy Valley. He rode his 1,000th winner in Hong Kong. You've been here for a long time, Tony. What is Joe's achievement? Where does that stand up in what you've seen here in Hong Kong?
Joe's phenomenal. It's just I wish I could use him more often. He's been aligned to certain stables, and it's been very, very tough. Yeah, he's a great guy, and he's a nice guy. He's humble, and I wish him all the luck. I certainly use him when I can, and he's just world class.
We wound him up throwing to the interview, but we do thank Tony for joining us to talk about Elusive State coming back to the dirt. Paul, he should be very hard to beat. Yeah, I like him in this particular race. I think this is his go. So I've got him on top of Elusive State. Glorious Artist, I think I'll give him a bit of a race, though. It was a nice run from him last time. Holy Heart coming onto the surface in Sunshine Warrior. Really nice race, this one, but I think Elusive State can win it. 1, 5, 11 and 9.
1 and 2 Q for me, Elusive State and Red Desert. Elusive State's trial was very good coming into this. Red Desert's done not too much wrong in his recent outings, also has trialled well. Holy Heart makes it, and as too does Sunshine Warrior, having his first crack on the all-weather. Left out horses like Glorious Artist and even Elite Patch to an extent. You can't have them all. 1, 2, 11 and 9.